Welcome to Suncoast View. I'm Stephanie Roberts. Giraffes on YouTube get called sexually explicit. Plus, why it's okay to bawl during your favorite TV show.
Well, I'm Les McCartney, owner of McCartney's Comedy Theater.
And I'm Pam McCurdy. One of our favorite female comedians straight from a Las Vegas stage is here to share a stage with us today.
I just got thrown off by the ball thing.
Oh, and I'm Bobette, and they often refer to Suncoast View as a dog and pony show. And today it really will be, if it's already not. But Lakewood Ranch polo players are here, and they have their horses to help us make a difference for some dogs in the area.
And I'm Linda Carson. All jerky is not made from beef. We're going to test our taste buds with some very unusual food products today. All that and more right now on Suncoast to You.
Welcome to the show, and welcome back to Les and Pam McCurdy.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. We now know that Les is speechless in the presence of four women. He was like,
Rare happening.
It sounded like an offer. And, you know, and I was overwhelmed.
Well, your wife is also sitting next to you, so you're probably deciding how to proceed.
Yes.
I'm the handler, really.
Yeah, well,
Sorry.
always wait for her lead.
All you had to do was say your
talk.
name. All you had to do was say your name.
That was it.
I know. Like I say.
All right, we have a lot of fun in a jam-packed show today. We're going to start off with Makeover Madness. Let's meet Colleen.
Hi, I'm really excited to do this because it's a new year, it's a new me, and obviously you see this is before, and I can't wait to see after. I'm just so excited.
All right, great attitude. She is going to go under a transformation with Cutting Loose Salon, and we'll check in throughout the show and see how that goes. We also have a good friend in the kitchen today. We welcome back Paulette from A Savory Palette. Ooh, I love your Mardi Gras theme.
Yes.
And your friend.
And I'm here, and I want to learn how to cook my favorite pasta dish that I'm going to share with you, spaghetti with gummy bears. Okay, fine.
There we go. In the meantime, we're going to start with a voodoo cocktail, which is a coconut. I think she's enjoyed hers already, but it's a coconut oolong with some white Bacardi and a little bit of chicken broth or blue carousel with some coconut sugar.
All right, Rita Rudner.
Make me two of them.
Okay.
Getting started early, a lot of fun. All right, Paulette, we can't wait to come see you. Rita is with us today, and she's going to come on up after she has a couple cocktails in the kitchen, apparently, and join us. But look at this gorgeousn's that Paulette put together.
Yes.
A lot of fun.
Oh, I want to taste.
Based on a coconut
Rita seemed to enjoy
tea.
it.
Yeah, based on what I'm seeing, we need to catch up. So, a lot of fun. Hey, Les and Pam, congrats on having Rita come see you.
Yeah,
We are thrilled.
comedy royalty
Yes,
right here.
That
it
is
is
wonderful.
comedy royalty.
Her Majesty is here.
Her Majesty's in the kitchen.
Literally.
With her celery.
Her Majesty's coming to get your drink because she didn't get one of her own.
I just like that she's drinking after me.
So good. Let me just start with a little celery.
Maybe we have a guest chef as
Wow,
well.
Les,
Yes.
we're impressed.
You
I am
never know.
She's
impressed.
serving you.
Celebrity
I know.
bartender and
Literally, several years ago, I asked her agent, what about Rita Rudner? And there's sometimes you'll ask about an actor, and the agent will just laugh. They laugh so hard. Oh, you're so funny, Les. Rita's not coming to your club ever. And then last year, they were, hey, what do you think about Rita? I said, I think that's great.
Yeah,
And,
That is
amazing.
Yeah.
Well, good, and great job putting the club in Sarasota on the map.
Yes.
Exactly. I'm always impressed about the quality of stars we get to pull here in Sarasota.
Oh.
You know?
Well, it's the
But
most
Rita, I
beautiful
mean, we
tropical
never thought
city in the
we'd have
world.
her.
Oh, no.
But we're nothing like Vegas. She was in Vegas.
The longest running solo show in Vegas history.
And now she's in our kitchen.
That's right. Now she's in it.
And she drank out of your cup.
Exactly.
don't throw it away.
We'll never wash that cup again.
Exactly. All right, a lot of fun. We can't wait to have Rita sit down with us. It is time for our first hot topic, and it's a hot one, all right. Is animal childbirth educational or explicit? A live stream of a pregnant giraffe about to give birth is taken off of YouTube for reportedly containing nudity and sexually explicit content. Hello, have you watched YouTube recently? It was put up by a New York animal adventure park to be educational, and this live giraffe cam had 30 million views in 12 hours. But then somebody complained and YouTube took it down. The viewers protested, now it's back up and running. Who thinks watching an animal give birth is too explicit?
A very sick person.
Who thinks watching anything give
It's a good
birth?
idea.
I think I watched animals give birth when I was like 6 and 7 years old. I lived on a farm. The cows had babies. The dogs had puppies. It was not considered a wild, crazy, sexy thing. It was life. That's the way life is.
I just love the kangaroo because I like that they have a little bit and then it grows in the pouch. And I think a baby should grow in a handbag. That's what I think, and you
So
open
does a
the handbag.
kangaroo not have labor? I want to be a kangaroo.
That's what I mean. You just have a little handbag and you take it out. Ooh, look at what happened.
Well, Beth, you would like that.
I would like
well,
that.
Beth loves handbags.
And that definitely will not be explicit.
No,
It's inside the bag.
no, but I do think that it could cause trauma, the looking. But I do think people should know that that's what happens. And I think that we can't speak out enough about giraffe birth control. Because so many giraffes, you know, they need to have it, and we're not giving them birth control, and I think we should. They should have the pill.
You should be on
They
the
should be
Oscar
on the
Sunday.
pill.
Funding was cut.
Yes, because when a giraffe has a baby, that giraffe falls out of there and just takes off.
Oh, yeah, they run.
Yes, they just run.
Fall and then they run.
And then the mother runs the other way.
That's right.
See ya.
Well, they're so beautiful, and what I love about giraffes is they're so self-confident, and then they never look at themselves in the mirror and say, you know, I need a shorter neck. They accept the neck that they have, and they go on with it. So
All right, here's
I
something
admire
that's
them.
self-confident. Women in Colorado now have enough freedom and equality that they can go topless. True story, new law. It's called Free the Nipple campaign. No. They are free to be topless. Listen to this. Yes, a federal judge blocked a city ordinance that banned women from showing their breasts in public because the judge says it is discriminatory. The police chief testified that bare breasts could cause traffic accidents. The judge says, please, breasts are one of the first things a child sees, and we don't need to be protected from them the rest of our lives.
Well,
Ladies,
I have a personal problem with that because my husband says he won't let me go topless because he's afraid I might poke someone's knee out. And I
It took
don't
me
think
a long time to get down there.
I don't think it's that funny, but thank you for laughing. There are some jokes I would prefer you not to find that amusing.
Did you hit your husband after he said that?
I bought something that was very expensive. A bra back to the house. Yeah.
To bullet behind your neck.
Yeah.
Les, could you show yourself if the women of Sarasota watch you on topless?
Totally, and I want it to start today. As a matter of fact,
Most of the women in
Rita,
Sarasota are my age, Les.
I know that, and you know
He's
something,
okay with
and
it.
most of them have new ones too.
Yeah.
Here in Sarasota, they're 80 with
Perky
new
again.
ones. They're new. But I don't know, Rita, would we be fine with a topless crowd?
No, but here's a question I've always had. Maybe you can answer it, as long as we're on the topic.
Okay.
Why do men have nipples?
We talk about that at my house. Why do men have nipples?
I mean, they don't do anything.
You're correct.
They're just totally superfluous.
They're hard to have removed.
Oh, that's a good reason, but I just think that they should be functional. Like ours give milk, maybe men's could give beer.
That'd be a good idea.
And they'd like that because we'd be all over them.
That's it.
That would be a
We
win-win.
pay more attention to it.
Exactly.
For the women, it'd have to be a fine cabaret. Otherwise, Cabernet.
Yeah, I
don't
knew
either.
what you meant.
But the men will love this thing, though. Men will love
it-
it. Women will hate it.
They might for a little while, then they'll see what's out there, and they'll say,
Exactly.
put the
Then they'll
coffee
get
back on.
So my husband and I, because we got engaged on the beach in Australia, and I was working for him. I was doing a show in Australia, and he took me to this gorgeous restaurant right after he proposed, and it was on the Oscars by the beach. and it was a seafood, and we had a seafood, and I didn't know it was a topless beach because all the topless beaches are in Australia, and all of a sudden I'm eating shrimp. What's that over there? And I couldn't get him to look at me, and it was a very unromantic first dinner. But anyway, we got married anyway, and it's been a long time. It's been 28 and a half years.
And you haven't gone back?
No, I'm not going back to Oscars on the beach. Thank you very much.
All right, well, you may have seen comments this week on social media from those who watch the new hit series, This Is Us. I know it's another network, but it's very popular. So men and women alike have proclaimed they are bawling. Deep sobs, crocodile tears as they profess serious attachment to these storylines. Well, new research shows that being emotionally invested in a television series or character is healthy. Psychologists say our relationship with TV characters is parasocial, one-directional, but our brains don't know whether it's real or fictional. So we benefit. We get self-esteem boosts. We aren't as lonely, and we feel like we belong. Who admits to crying to TV shows?
Well, I cry, but I cry at the news, but that's different. I was crying. I watched Mamma Mia, and I took my little girl, and she was about 4 years old, Molly, and they have this bit where the daughter gets married and she leaves home. And they, you know that bit, and I started to cry. I had the little girl sitting next to me, and I was singing, and my daughter leaned over and said, "Mom, it's just a movie." She was 4, and she had the presence of mind. So I think 4-year-olds can accept things that are not, real more than we can, because we just interpret it and we internalize.
I cry at Kardashians and Honey Boo Boo because I'm like, why them? Why them and not me? Why not me?
Why did they get the show?
Yes. Yes.
Because you're just as
What?
funny.
Honey Boo Boo.
And your butt looks just as good.
As Honey Boo Boos.
You need a bigger butt.
not
Leslie, to get
Kim.
all
I would cry if something was topless on Honey Boo Boo.
All right, we're going to check out our happy hour forecast. And when we come back, we're going to keep chatting with Rita Rudner. Stay with us.
And I might do a little this.
Tap dancing?
Good afternoon. I'm Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan with your happy hour forecast on this Friday as we head into the weekend. Things looking pretty good right now. Sunshine and temperatures really mild near the coast. Low to mid 70s from the beaches, and then we start to warm up a little bit more inland areas. But right now the dew point 64. Winds are out of the west. The pressure slowly rising now as high pressure builds in. That low pressure area that has brought the rainfall a couple of days ago and then the clouds yesterday is now well off the Carolina coast there, spinning away from state. We do have a weak cold front now marching through Arkansas and Louisiana, which will bring some changes this weekend. We'll talk about that coming up at 5. 83 though. Look at that, Tallahassee 83, 81 in Orlando. And closer to home, Mayaca City at 85, 84 in Sebring, and Parrish at 85 degrees. But you'll notice right along the coastline there in the low 70s from Anna Maria southward all the way down into Inglewood. And we are anticipating a nice night tonight. The only problem may be a little bit of fog forming. We'll have the details in your weekend weather coming up at 5. See you then.
She's one of the funniest ladies of the comedy world, and she's headlining our comedy theater this weekend. We're so excited. Welcome, Rita Rudner. Yes. Awesome.
And she dances.
Is this funny? Is this funny? 'Cause I want to be funny right away.
We were surprised.
My daughter does this. She does a dabbing thing. Have you heard about the dabbing?
No.
Have you picked that up from her?
Yeah. Wait. I go like this. I go dun dun, then something like this. Yeah, that's it. That's my dad.
And she's very proud of you.
Yeah. No.
How old is she? Your daughter?
She's 62. She's 14 years old, and she has an attitude you can see. Yeah.
Good luck in the coming years.
Thank you very much. I need it.
Is she providing more material through the teenage years, however?
Yes, yes, she is, and that's what she does. But she's been providing material for me since she was born, really. She's quite active, and when she was little, her favorite game was hide and seek, and it was my husband's and our favorite game, too, because we didn't look for her right away.
Now, what's it like for a teenager to have a mom that performs on Vegas stage? I mean, that's got to be a little bit,
Well, it's interesting. When she was little, and I had put billboards everywhere because I was, performing every night in Vegas, and she was in, I think it was the 1st grade, and I had a great big billboard at the airport because, performers have billboards at the airport. So one of her little friends said to her, "Molly, I know what your mommy does." And she said, "Really? What does she do?" And the little boy said, "She works at the airport." Always thinking, that little boy, always thinking.
Exactly.
So the Oscars are coming up Sunday night.
Yes, and I'm working on Oscar night, so I got to tape it, and then I have to see it later.
Well,
But
you wrote for the Oscars.
it was the most excruciating, because I've never written for anybody else except me. So I'm like a person, I don't like to, I like to please everybody. I'm a people pleaser. So if a joke doesn't work, I don't want to be responsible. Even in tennis, I don't like doubles. You know? If I miss, I want it to be my fault. So I was friendly with Steve Martin, and he said, will you help me write the Oscars I did it with 3 other people who were very funny. And I said, well, Steve, I've never written for anybody else before. And he said, well, it's so easy, because what you do is you pretend you're writing for yourself, and then you give the joke to me. That's what you do.
Make it easy.
Yeah, so I did, and the headaches, I'm telling you. And you just sit backstage in a little room, in a dark room, and you just sit there and you notice everything that's going on, because the more...
Also, you're writing at that moment, so it's not pre-scripted.
Oh, yes, it's pre-scripted, too. We started 6 months before. We'd meet once a month and once every 2 weeks. He's so prepared. He's so professional. But then you want to be prepared, if anything else, because
you want to
the
pepper it with
spontaneous
stuff,
is
right?
going on. So we're sitting there in the backstage, and all of a sudden we notice that for some reason Danny DeVito had carrots in his pocket, and somebody noticed that they had carrots in his pocket, and I forget who, maybe I yelled, quick, get some dip! So, so the next commercial, Steve Martin went out with dip, because we had like vegetables and dip, and so he could dip us, and we were so excited, we go, oh, he's gonna like us. We thought of something funny. And I remember one joke I wrote that Steve loved was, because the hidden dancing, crouching tiger, hidden dragon, crouching tiger.
Yeah.
Yes, and I said, that's a game that Siegfried and Roy play in their spare time. And he said that, he loved that joke, so I was so excited, so he liked me. So I did it again the next year, and then I did it for Whoopi Goldberg, and then I said, that's enough. But
That's enough.
But it was a really good, anything you can learn from. Why do you get makeup in your cup and I get coffee? Look
Would you
at
rather
this.
have makeup?
I'm going to change, because Bo Beth, look at her.
Credit card.
Look at a credit card.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I
and
want
makeup. You can have my coffee. So I was doing a TV show once in LA, and there's an entertainment reporter, Sam. So I'm sitting there, and I notice he's got a big mirror underneath his desk, and every commercial break, and I just said, Sam, it's not helping. You know, you're a middle-aged guy that's getting no hair. Stop it. But anyway, they're so vain, these new, but not you, Bobeth.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, I'm going to do a little game here.
It is like a game. As you play that book, or play that, I want to talk about your book. In your book, you mentioned the gift basket.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
It was the gift basket. It was the gift basket of life. So one day we're at home, and I didn't know about the gift basket at all when Steve asked me to do the thing. And they said, we're delivering a gift basket to your house. And I said, oh, okay, well, I'm walking the dog, and you just leave it at the front. I said, no, we can't leave it at the front. I said, why not? And they said, you'll see. So they said, we have the gift basket. And they wheel it in like a coffin.
Oh,
you know?
really?
Yeah, they can't
Oh,
even
my
lift
gosh.
the silly thing.
What was in that?
Well, a mattress.
Oh my gosh!
a lot of the things were in gift certificates that you could order.
Right.
But itself, it was huge. I still have. It was years ago. We ordered the first Sleep Number mattress.
Oh.
The Echo Backness, is that a name for the chair?
Massager. Yeah.
No, well, it's just the Echo sitting chair.
Oh, yeah.
A bureau.
Everybody needs one.
Every night that we have, it was makeup for days, the latest camera, the latest
Wow.
watches.
I want that
you
gift
could
basket.
rent a car. You could. I mean, I'm
Holy
still.
smokes.
But then, about 3 or 4 years later, the IRS got involved, and they said, if you accept any gifts, you have to pay taxes on the value of the gift. So I stopped doing the Oscars. But no, that's not really why I stopped.
Yeah.
But
You're like,
I was in the good old days before they decided to tax the gifts.
well, you got in just in time. All right, we love
Yes.
having you here, and you can enjoy Rita Rudner too, because she's at McCurdy's Comedy Theater February 24th and 25th. For tickets and information, go to McCurdy'sComedy.com. And with Rita here, we are going to play a game. So
And
stick
I'm
around.
so good at it, you're going to really be impressed. Can't play any. No one will ever pick me for their partner, ever. Even my husband says anyone but her.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Join us this Saturday night at 7 o'clock and 11:30 for the House to Home Show, featuring some of the finest homes for sale right here on the Suncoast. Whatever your taste, you're certain to find properties that satisfy your particular buying preferences. Presented by SWC Properties right here on ABC 7.
If you've ever had a bad night's sleep, call and price the new Craftmatic Legacy. It has so much more than other adjustables and still costs up to 50% less. Featuring a rising adjustable pillow rest to support your head, neck, and shoulders, bedside power plugs, under-bed night lights, and more. So call and price one today for less, up to 50% less than Tempur-Pedic, Sleep Number, and other adjustables.
You get so much more and it still costs less. You gotta see how little they cost.
Call 1-800-774-8103. That's 1-800-774-8103. Call now.
Join us for Sarasota Opera's 2017 Winter Festival, opening February 11th. Featuring Puccini's most famous opera, Madame Butterfly, Rossini's delightful comedy, The Italian Girl in Algiers, Poulenc's heartbreaking Dialogues of the Carmelites, and the medieval thriller, The Love of Three Kings by Italo Montemezzi. Tickets are on sale now. Call 941-328-1300 or visit sarasotaopera.org.
Car experts and customers agree. There's a whole lot to love about a new Subaru. Subaru was named the 2016 Best Overall Brand, Most Trusted, and Best Performance Brand by Kelley Blue Book. And ALG named Subaru its top mainstream brand for residual value for 2016. Now you can lease a new Subaru Outback for just $229 a month or get 0% financing during the Subaru True Love event. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
Outdoor living is one of the greatest perks about living in Florida. So whether this is your style, or this, or maybe this, contact Superior Pools. They've been building pools from Sarasota to Naples since 2001, and they would love to build yours.
We are checking in on Colleen's makeover. Gosh, she looks sort of terrified, but we're excited to see how it's going to turn out. So we are so excited to have Rita Rudner with us today. And Rita, every time we have a celebrity guest, we do like to play a game. Don't look scared. This one's going to be painless. Well, sort of.
Do I win anything, money or anything?
A mattress.
A mattress. We have a gift bag.
I need another mattress, so
Okay,
good.
so here's how it goes. Joey, do I have to do the first one? I do. All right, so our senior producer loves alliteration, right?
Okay.
So
I know what that is because my daughter's in school and she taught me.
Okay, good. So a good example of that would be Rita Rudner.
Oh,
So
yes.
what we're going to do is, with our words, we're going to play the game so that you have to guess the celebrity name I'm talking about, whose first name and last name starts with the same letter, okay? And I'm going to do verbal cues.
Marilyn Monroe.
Good job.
See, I can do it without any hints.
She read your mind.
I said Marilyn Monroe. Okay, I was a wild guess. Wild guess.
Was it really? Bless you guys.
No, was it really?
Yeah, really.
Oh my gosh!
Is it?
Oh, this is scary.
So tonight at McCurdy's, Rita and her Kresgen act.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see. She had brothers, very famous, 5 of them. And singing, dancing.
Osmond.
Just had a baby. Just had a baby.
Janet Jackson.
Yes.
Jackson. Good. Oh, very All right, sounds
I didn't
good.
get that one. Something's happened to my psychic power.
I know. All right.
I was blocking you.
I want you to go.
It was the hat.
I want you to go.
Okay.
It protects.
Okay.
Adrian! Stallone.
Wow. Not only is she psychic, she's good. That is hilarious. That is
Hey,
hilarious.
you didn't know I could do impressions,
Pam,
did you?
you're up.
No.
Okay.
The show's getting bigger tonight.
Oh, gosh. Impressions, mind reading, magic
She's a
tricks.
singer. She was the first winner of American Idol. She's had 2 babies.
Carrie Underwood.
No, it's the other.
Okay, I forgot.
Yes.
I temporarily forgot the rules.
Go back to your turn.
Take a long time, so I don't have to
be
go.
horrible at this.
Oh, she's funny.
I said I couldn't act it out.
Oh, you can act
Yeah,
it.
you go ahead.
Talk while you do it.
Godzilla. King Kong.
There we go.
King
Wow. All right.
Oh, wait, I was going to
Sad that
say.
I got that boat back.
Wait, no, I was going to say,
okay.
who was the governor of California?
Ronald Reagan.
No. Arnold, I was going to say Arnold Schwarzenegger when you did, yeah.
Okay, this guy does not, I say, he doesn't live in California. He lives up north in one of those northern states, north of California. And he has a film festival in one of those.
Robert Redford.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
I was so good at it, and now I'm just terrible. I'm
And you
not
know
going
what?
to win
You
anything.
saved me the last time. I need you to be psychic again.
Okay.
Oh. All right. Lives in Miami, has a really big butt, has a great Instagram
Jennifer
account.
Lopez. No, I keep forgetting the rules.
Nicki Minaj.
Lots of sisters. Sisters have eyeshadow.
Kardashians.
Kim
Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian.
That she lives in Florida? She didn't call me. She didn't tell me.
You know what I loved about that? You said really big butt, and we had so many places to go. I mean, it wasn't like immediate. We go, well, there's a lot of big butts out
But
there.
you want to hear something how women's body images have changed? My daughter was trying on a dress for one of her winter formal things, and she looked in the mirror and she said, I need a bigger butt. And I went, who says that?
They all say it.
I know. I
never said it.
I've never said it either.
No, I've never heard that in my whole life. But she said it, so
Now
anyway.
it's in. Butts are in.
Butts are in. Yes, butts
Okay,
are
well,
in.
I missed my calling.
I got to work on it. He loves a burger, and as a matter of fact, he makes the finest burger that's made out of crabs. A crab.
SpongeBob crab.
Yes.
SpongeBob, but there's a bee in there.
All right, Rita. One more for you, Rita.
There's a bee in there. I think I'm going to have to call the committee because there was a bee in. Okay.
There's the committee.
I'm going to go into litigation later.
It's his favorite show.
I didn't want to drive this car, but it just came up on me, and then I used to be a movie star. And now I advertise this car, and I look
Matthew
really... For some reason, I just look really strange, and I just keep doing like that all the time. All right.
Yeah, she's got great humor.
Every time I'm losing my balance because I'm so calm. I'm starting to weave back and forth.
24th and 25th.
Yes, I'm straight. I'm really straight.
This weekend, tickets are going fast.
That's right, McCurdyComedy.com.
There'll be more impressions that will be as exciting as this one.
All right, we're going outside for polo and ponies. Matthew and Rita are going to hang with us.
I drive the car. Used to be a movie.
2 years ago, my son was born. Now he's running, playing, and learning to speak. When I look at him, I can't help but to see how free he is. I want my son to have the same freedom when he grows up. Protect our freedom of speech, not just for us, but for the future generations.
Join us this Saturday night at 7 o'clock and 11:30 for the House to Home Show, featuring some of the finest homes for sale right here on the Suncoast. Whatever your taste, you're certain to find properties that satisfy your particular buying preferences. Presented by SWC Properties right here on ABC 7.
Attention sleep apnea sufferers. If you use CPAP therapy, if you have private insurance, or you're on a Medicare replacement plan, we may be able to help you get your CPAP supplies at little or no cost to you and free shipping. Most insurance companies allow a patient to get a new CPAP mask, cushion, filter, and tubing every 3 to 6 months to prevent respiratory infection and skin sores.
That's why you should call Americare CPAP. Call 800-423-5457. That's 800-423-5457.
An important message for Americans eligible for Medicare. Are you receiving all the benefits available to you? Now's the time to find the coverage that's right for you at the right price. The way to do that is to explore your options. You can spend hours doing that yourself, or you can call Health Markets and let us do the legwork for you. Let us find you the right plan at the right price and see if you qualify to lower your prescription costs. Put our free service to work for you at no charge.
Call 1-800-738-1923.
Come out to the best party of the season, the Goodwill Mardi Gras Gala on February 28th at Michael's on E. Tickets at experiencegoodwill.org.
How hard is it to stop a stroke? It is challenging, it is difficult, and every second counts. A comprehensive stroke center gives the patient a better chance to walk out with minimal to no disability. We are able to offer treatments above and beyond the standard 3 hours after the onset of a stroke. A place like Sarasota Memorial Hospital really increases those chances of giving back a better quality of life.
Go ahead. Make a fashion statement. Demand something more than just ordinary. Capture elegance in every turn and drive with flair. Where beautiful styling is standard. Stop in and take a test drive. I'll guarantee you'll never go back to plain vanilla again. The all-new 2017 Fiat 500, starting at $14,999. Only at Sunset Fiat in Sarasota.
Welcome to the Suncoast View. We're in the kitchen with Paulette and Rita Rudner. And we're from Savory Palate. We're going to be learning how to make Mardi Gras treats. And we're just holding down the fort here. And the ladies are out back playing with horses while we're massaging chicken.
They're playing with the polo players is what they're playing with.
And we'll have to see what's going on. Bobette?
Polo is called the fastest game on 4 feet. And for more than 25 years, the Sarasota Polo Club has hosted professional polo games right here in Lakewood Ranch. And they have games matches that are open on Sundays to the entire public. Now to tell us more about polo and those matches is Jamie Clobber. Tell me all about the sport, because you don't think Sarasota and polo.
Hi, I know it was very surprising when I first moved here, and I was looking for some sort of riding activity since I grew up that way, and I heard about polo. So Tommy got me some lessons, and the rest was history. It's a very, very addicting sport, and it's a sport that can be played by any financial level. It's not just the sport of kings. It's a sport that's accessible to everyone. It's right in Lakewood Ranch. So it's very convenient, and it's fun, and it's a real community.
Yes, we actually have a couple of the players, and they're going and they're hitting the ball. So describe to me what they're doing.
Okay, they're what we call stick and balling, and they're just practicing. They're just hitting the ball around, getting the horses warmed up before a game, and sometimes we'll just go out just to train them and stick and ball, and yeah, they're playing a little keep away right now, it looks like.
So explain the concept of the game. Is it just to get the ball a certain place, or how does it work?
Yep, it's all goal-based, and an average game could be 8 to 12 goals in terms of how much you score. So it's like hockey, but on a horse, and you definitely get more goals. When they score a goal, they run right through the goalpost with the horses and the ball, and it's but it's an actual contact sport. There's hooking and bumping, and they try to ride each other off the line of the ball, and it's
Look out! The horse decided to stop, though. I saw that. He was quick.
I think he told him to.
So tell me a little about the horses, because they seem like they're having fun, but you're calling them ponies also.
Yeah, I think in the old days, they used to play on smaller horses, and now they play on, well, we all play on thoroughbreds, and the great thing about that is it gives what we call OTTB, off-track thoroughbreds, another opportunity for a second career. So if they're not fast enough to make it on the racetrack, polo players will buy them for a very low price and train them to play polo. And polo ponies are kept and taken such good care of, and the nice thing is they really get to be horses. They're kept outside in paddocks together. We bring them inside during the day while we're training and working them.
So it's a good retirement career for
It's a great career. They work very hard. They are definitely considered athletes.
All right, well, let's see if we can get some of the riders over. Okay. You think they'll come by?
I would say so. Nick.
Let's wave them over.
Nick, who's riding my baby, Ice Baby, and Buck. You guys?
Come on over. Hey, Jamie, I have a question for you. Tell us about the shaved mane and the braided tails that I'm seeing on the horses. That's different.
So these, so the reason that we take off the manes and tie the tails up is because they really get in the way of all the equipment we have, and when they hit the ball right behind the horse, it stops the mallet from getting all caught up in their tail, which is then would be a very scary thing. So it just helps us to be able to not have more stuff.
Yeah, like a swimmer.
And do they like it? Because I'm considering, you know, it's hot down here, so it will give them a little bit more cool.
Oh, they love this. They love my horses. I think most polo ponies love the sport. They play hard. 7 minutes for one chucker, and what chucker is like a period of the game. And then besides that, they have like pretty much the life. They just eat and play with their friends.
All right, so is that mallet heavy?
You gotta go interview them.
Oh, I gotta go interview the horse.
You're okay, go ahead. They're really friendly.
How heavy is the mallet?
Yeah, how heavy is the mallet?
Our mallets, each player has different. They're made up of a cane, which is like bamboo, and then the head is an Argentine head, a piece of wood called tipia. And no, everyone has a different one. I use slightly lighter ones, but probably people are stronger, they might use heavier ones. It all depends. And
right. So I don't know how to ride a horse, but would this sport be easy to learn?
Well, a good horse will help you a lot, but if you have a bad horse, then the sport's a lot more difficult. So between Buck and myself, we both train younger horses, and the aim of the game is to train good horses, not bad horses. So. Exactly.
Well, Beth, I brought the puppy over because...
I can do the puppy.
Well, right. I figured this would be less frightening for you, but one of the reasons that we have these horses out here is to talk about a special event coming up called Ponies for Pups. So this is one of the pups from Nate's Animal Honor Rescue, where you can watch a polo match and help raise funds for the dog rescue program there. And this is one of the dogs, and I know this is Jamie's little guy.
Yeah, this one's no longer available.
Yeah. And if Jamie doesn't take him home, I just may. But really, a great event coming up, Beth, and I know you have the details about it.
Yes, exactly. It's going to be March the 11th at the Sarasota Polo Grounds. Again, it's called Ponies for Pups. All of the proceeds, or most of the proceeds, will be going, I think it will be going to help the Benefit Honor Rescue. So you want to go there. For more information, go to their website, sarasotapolo.com. All right. Bye. And maybe someone's going to ride one of these. We'll be right back. No.
ABC 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you weeknights at 5.
Come meet the artists and enjoy their creations at the St. Petersburg Fine Art Festival. Over 100 artists and thousands of works in contemporary art in photography, glass, sculpture, jewelry, and much more. The 4th Annual St. Petersburg Fine Art Festival, Saturday and Sunday, February 25th and 26th at North Straub Park in St. Petersburg. Bring your love and appreciation of art to the St. Petersburg Fine Art Festival. For more information, visit ParagonArtEvents.com.
From our studios on Florida's Suncoast, this is an ABC 7 News Update.
Good afternoon, I'm Haley Wilgus. Here's what we're working on for 5 o'clock. A possible hate crime and arson case in the Tampa Bay area. What investigators are saying about an overnight fire at a mosque. Plus a new bill involving drivers in Florida. What some lawmakers want to do to make roads safer. We do apologize about the wrong video there, but let's head over to Bob and get a check on our forecast.
Haley, a beautiful day today. This area of low pressure now is departing the state and heading off into the Atlantic and to the northeast. We're looking at clear skies. Got a high pressure ridge building at the surface and in the upper levels of the atmosphere, giving us a nice afternoon. Temperatures along the beaches in the low to mid 70s there. Inland area is still warm into the mid 80s in some cases. 75 at the Sarasota-Bradian Airport. It's 83 in Tallahassee and 82 now in Mayaca City and Parrish. 1 degree warmer. Lakewood Ranch at 80 degrees and Inglewood now at 73. Well, much more in our weather forecast for the weekend coming up at 5.
Check out mysuncoast.com/dining, your guide to the foodie lifestyle.
If you've ever had a bad night's sleep, call and price the new Craftmatic Legacy. It has so much more than other adjustables and still costs up to 50% less. Featuring a rising adjustable pillow rest to support your head, neck, and shoulders, bedside power plugs, under-bed night lights, and more. So call and price one today for less, up to 50% less than Tempur-Pedic, Sleep Number, and other adjustables.
You get so much more and it still costs less. You gotta see how little they cost.
Call 1-800-774-8103. That's 1-800-774-8103. Call now.
Luxury for less at Alex Karras Lincoln. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKC Sports Utility for $249 per month or 2017 MKZ for $299 per month. We are proud to introduce the newest addition to the Lincoln lineup, the all-new 2017 Lincoln Continental. We have a great selection and ready for immediate delivery. Alex Karras Lincoln, affordable luxury, winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award, serving Florida's Suncoast since 1978. We're located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
Are you considering joint replacement or revision surgery? Consider this. Dr. Edward Stolarski has performed thousands of successful joint replacement procedures and trained surgeons from all over the world. Using advanced technologies, Dr. Stolarski is able to perform some of the most complex surgeries.
I wish I knew about Dr. Stolarski much sooner.
After the surgery, I don't have any pain. It's like I've got a 16-year-old hip.
My name's Ed Stolarski. What I really do is I give people back their life.
Schedule a consultation today.
Jerky is one of the fastest growing foods in the snack industry, due in part to an increased demand for high protein, low fat, and nutrient dense snacks. But all jerky is not beef jerky. You can smoke, you can dry, you can cure many different things. And here to teach us more is Carrie Steck. She is the owner of Beef Jerky Outlet in Madeira Beach and in Clearwater. Now, you call your store, what do you call your store? A carnivore amusement park?
That's one way of putting it, for sure.
I have several taking your rides around here.
Yes. I have several nicknames for my store. I actually often refer to it as Heaven on the Beach.
Oh.
Because it is just the most heavenly place you can walk into. You're always in a good mood. There's always jerky, always all kinds of food, which I brought some here to share with you all today.
I'll try the jerky.
A lot of people are on vacation or they're enjoying their time with their families. So everyone's happy. It's heaven at the beach.
Why did you decide on jerky?
Well, it's kind of a long story that I won't bore you to tears with, but my husband and I had decided we wanted to invest in a family business and sort of teach entrepreneurship to our boys. And so that's really what kind of got us motivated. And we started looking around for a concept, and this one made me laugh. It made me laugh out loud.
Romantic between you.
There was no romance at all. It was all giggles the whole way. But we made a trip up to Tennessee, which is where our corporate headquarters are. And I fell in love with it, and I've never regretted it.
So is Pam.
Yeah,
because we're going to do some tasting.
Yeah, you brought us samples from everything. What makes your store unique? While I take a bite of the bacon.
Well, one of the most unique things about our store, which is very different from many retail shops, if you will, is that you actually get to try before you buy. So we eat all day in our store. Trust me, there is food flowing 24/7 there.
A lot of your jerkies are not just beef and pork, right? Turkey, chicken, do you do all the
We
poultry
have all
stuff?
kinds of things, and in fact we have...
Including fruit.
Yes, we have fruit. We have things besides jerky, but the fruit I actually refer to as astronaut fruit because
Astronaut fruit?
Yes, it tastes like a dried fruit that you would send up with the astronauts, you know, into outer space or wtever. So it's freeze-dried.
What's your most exotic jerky?
Well, of course we have, I was just about to tell you about the Wild Side box here.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we have all kinds of different crazy jerky, including our Florida gator.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Gator
Is
jerky.
in there, yes. But of course the venison, which isn't all that wild for most people across the United States. But things like pheasant and even kangaroo.
Wow.
Which sounds, I know it kind of
Rita's
freaks
gonna be
people
upset.
out. No, it freaks people out. But
I'm surprised you said that's your wild one because you have crickets.
To
We
me, this is
do.
wild.
We
Bacon
do.
and cheese crickets.
Oh, my
Les,
gosh.
come on, take a bite.
Take a bite.
Oh,
You got some.
are
of
you
it.
have one? Are you going to do it?
It's a cricket. Have you done it?
I have done one, and I needed a therapist the rest of the day. But I did
you're
it.
going to do it?
There
Come on,
it
Les,
is.
eat it.
And I like your lollipops.
I used to fish with
Those
these.
lollipops are amazing.
The lollipops over
Oh,
here.
we're running out of time. Damn it. I couldn't get it open quick enough.
This is a scorpion sucker.
It is.
Oh, everybody needs one.
You
Thank
should
you
eat it.
so much. The store
Thank you.
locations again are in Madeira Beach and in Clearwater Beach. For more information, go to
I'm waiting on Les.
John'sPassJerky.com.
Eat it.
And next, we're going to have a reveal of our makeover.
Come on.
He's a brave man, Pam. I love it.
I'm calling in regards about my mother, and I'm here, and I just want to thank you because it saved my mother's life yesterday. And I'd like to know the names of the people that came in and saved her. It's a wonderful thing. Thank you.
With Life Alert, one touch of a button can get you help fast.
For a free Life Alert brochure, call 1-800-962-4112. That's 1-800-962-4112. Call now, 1-800-962-4112.
I knew I could get myself out of this. I just needed some hope and some help.
I took the first step to recovery when I made the call.
If you're depressed, drinking, and using drugs, you may need help. And the Affordable Care Act guarantees coverage of substance abuse. Call the Addiction, Hope, and Helpline now for a free assessment.
I had problems just getting to sleep, drinking and using pills every night.
I feel like I'm losing control. I'm afraid I'll lose my job or even my family.
Are you losing hope? You can recover and get back on track. Call now for hope and help with proven, gentle recovery programs.
I never thought that I could be somebody who didn't drink and use drugs.
I have something to hold on to for strength. I'm in recovery, getting the help I need.
Call the Addiction, Hope, and Helpline now for a free assessment with someone who cares.
Call 1-800-764-8708. That's 1-800-764-8708.
Hurry in to Sunset Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota for big savings on some of America's best vehicles. Over 100 standard and available safety features make the new Chrysler Pacifica a safe investment for any family. And right now, you can buy one for just $24,999 or save up to $11,000 on a new Ram Crew Cab during Ram Truck Month. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.
The kitchen is where life happens. Minnesota Flooring now offers a wide variety of beautiful quality craft-made cabinetry to make sure the heart of your home reflects your style. Visit us today at our new kitchen and bath cabinetry locations.
Florida Studio Theater presents the Florida premiere of Brownsville Song, B-Side for Trey, now playing in the Goppert's Theater. Set against the gritty backdrop of rundown Brooklyn, Brownsville Song is a poignant and uplifting story of one family's courage and endurance. Based on real-life events, Kimberly's award-winning play sheds light on the strength of families in Brooklyn's inner city. Don't miss what critics are calling a powerful knockout that's performed with heart. Brownsville Song's now playing. Tickets can be purchased by calling 941-366-9000 or by visiting Florida Studio Theater.
And welcome back. We can't wait to see the results of Colleen's makeover. Here's what she looked like before when she got to the salon. And now we're gonna bring her out and see what she looks like. Drum roll, you guys. Yay! Woo!
Oh,
And
you
most
look
exciting.
gorgeous.
Yeah. Look at the new
I don't
color.
even recognize myself.
Oh,
I'm
you look
speechless.
so pretty.
Do you love it?
I do.
Oh, you
Oh
look
my
like
God.
you're
Oh, it
Academy
brings out
Awards.
your eyes. I love it. All right, so Vicki, come out and tell us. Oh, this is Vicki, the
Vicki
makeover
Collins
artist.
from Cutting Loose,
Hi.
master hairstylist.
All right, so Vicki, tell us what you did.
So Colleen came to us as a natural ginger with natural curls. So we just kind of want to accentuate it. She doesn't do a lot of upkeep on her hair. She wears it in a ponytail a lot. So I didn't want to do a whole blowout and something that was going to be a lot of maintenance. So we brightened the red with some nice orange and yellows, and then we just did like just curled it with our fingers and fused it, and this is
so she can keep this up easily.
She'll be able to do it on her own.
The color looks great with your complexion.
Yeah,
it does. Beautiful.
Speaking of her complexion, your makeup looks wonderful. What do you guys do?
We brightened it up just a little bit, and it's very light makeup because she has gorgeous skin to begin with, and we just kind of accentuated the eyes so that it went in with the hair.
Yes, well, Colleen, you look gorgeous.
You look so pretty.
Now, if you guys want a makeover, go to Cut and Loose.
Vicki does our hair every day.
MySuncoast.com. All right, we'll be right back. We're heading All right, we'll be right back. We're going to head to the kitchen. And
that's Rita.
Yeah, Rita's enjoying it. We'll join her soon. We'll be back.
Check out mysuncoast.com/dining, your guide to the foodie lifestyle. It's the granddaddy of them all, the 89th Annual Arcadia All-Florida Championship Rodeo. March 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th, the Arcadia Rodeo Association is proud to present this PRCA-sanctioned event featuring some of the world's best bull, bronc, and bareback riding, roping, barrel racing, and steer wrestling. For the little wranglers, there's a calf scramble and mutton busting. Gates open at 11 each day. For tickets, visit arcadiarodeo.com or call 800-749-7633. It's rodeo at its finest. Don't miss the 89th All-Florida Championship Rodeo, March 9th through 12th.
From our studios on Florida Suncoast, this is an ABC7 News Update.
Hello, I'm Scott Dennis. Here's what's coming up at the top of the hour. Getting kids excited about writing assignments. A Suncoast teacher using his singing and dancing skills to make learning fun and help his students get ready for a high-stakes test. In Suncoast Traffic Watch right now, traffic backed up on the Ringling Bridge and mostly to the east as you're heading back from the beach or St. Armand Circle. Now over to Bob for another look at our weather.
A lot of people at the beach today, Scott. A gorgeous day out there, and it looks like it could be just as good this weekend. There is a cold front headed away. The area of low pressure, which brought us the rain a couple of days ago, now well east of Florida. The only downside is we may see some fog forming tonight. It could be rather thick, too, in some areas to wake things up tomorrow morning. But out there in the water is looking really quite nice. We'll have the complete marine forecast, too, and an update on the red tide. Dew point temperature at 64. That's high, so it's going to be a warm night. Winds are out of the west at 13. More in your forecast coming up at 5.
ABC7 News at 7, weeknights.
Attention sleep apnea sufferers. If you use CPAP therapy, if you have private insurance, or you're on a Medicare replacement plan, we may be able to help you get your CPAP supplies at little or no cost to you and free shipping. Most insurance companies allow a patient to get a new CPAP mask, cushion, filter, and tubing every 3 to 6 months to prevent respiratory infection and skin sores.
That's why you should call AmeriCare CPAP. Call 800-423-5457. That's 800-423-5457.
Attention blood clot filter patients. Surgically implanted blood clot filters are potentially life-threatening. Some filters are prone to breaking, resulting in pieces of the filter moving through the body and causing internal bleeding. If you had surgery to implant a blood clot filter, you may be entitled to a cash award, even if you haven't suffered side effects yet. Call the Gold Shield Group now, 888-747-5291, to see if you qualify for a cash award, 888-747-5291.
I won cash for life from the Florida Lottery! So I get $1,000 a day every day for the rest of my life. Day 1, bought a pony, we're best buds. Day 7, this is crazy! Another day, another grand. This one's on me. Then Mom said, better save some. And another grand, share the love. I don't even play this thing, but I got a bunch. And another grand, and another grand, another grand, another grand. Let's do it again tomorrow.
With a prize of $1,000 a day for life, the new Cash for Life draw game is your ticket to a grand day every day.
Nobody beats Bacon's with Bassett. Rich finishes, beautiful colors, and over 1,000 different fabrics and leathers to choose from. Bassett Custom Furniture at Bacon's Furniture and Design in Sarasota. Right now, all custom premier sofas, upholstered headboards, and ottomans are 40% off. Don't miss this opportunity to get the custom ordered furniture you've been dreaming of for a limited time at 40% off. Only at Bacon's Furniture and Design in Sarasota. Nobody beats Bacon's.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. Our promise means a new car you'll love. If not, return it for one you do. At Sarasota Ford, we promise live market pricing. We monitor national pricing on our entire inventory, so you get the best deal. In fact, we guarantee it. Bring us any competitor's ad, and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
Coming up Monday at 4 on Suncoast View, get ready for our Oscar red carpet recap. Our fashionistas will join us for the best dressed and dress mishaps from Hollywood's biggest night. Plus, we'll model the best dresses from Sarasota's Panache in a fun fashion show. Men who knit. There really are some, and we found them. Plus, comedian Dickie Smothers co-hosts, and Whole Foods joins us in the kitchen.
Welcome back. Here we are with Paulette with some fat fried and savory palate. Woo, it's gonna be some good eating.
Wow.
I think that's the right tone for Mardi Gras.
A little different.
Yeah. So, Paulette, what are we making?
New Orleans accent.
Yeah, it's a little off, but we can go with it. So today we're gonna make some. We started with our voodoo cocktails, and now we're gonna do our chicken jambalaya.
Okay.
I'm getting a little nervous, but we're gonna put some chipotle olive oil into the pan, okay? And we've already put some in there and heated it. Now, again, you can use any nice spicy. If you want, I had some harissa. You can make it a little bit spicier by using a spicier olive oil. So Rita's doing a great job over here.
I don't want to be sent home.
And we can go ahead. We can add the andouille sausage. So we're just going to drop that in the pan. And then
you mentioned Rita. What is she doing? Is she cutting up vegetables?
Yes, she's cutting up vegetables. So this is all part of the jambalaya.
Like a pro, Rita, you must cook.
Yeah, she's
maybe I do a
doing
little
a great job.
But I'm learning a new recipe and hoping my family will eat it because everything I cook they don't want to eat.
Yeah,
I know that problem.
So we're also going to add some raspberry basil sea salt.
Ooh,
okay, this is a really nice blend from the Spice and Tea Exchange.
This is part of the parade.
And then, Rita, I can take this from you, and I will just add it over here.
I did a beautiful job.
Beautiful.
You did. I did a
beautiful.
The queen of the cutting board.
Yes, so we're going to add that in there, and we're going to stir it a little bit, and then you have the chicken here that we've marinated and massaged with a nice...
You just sort of squeeze it around?
Yeah.
Massage that chicken.
Whoa.
The Cajun blend that we make at the Spice and Tea Exchange. So we can also add the chicken.
Just dump it?
Just dump it in there,
Go,
yes.
chicken, go. There we go.
Go, chicken, go.
That's my job. I go, oh.
Yes, so you can start to smell the flavors all blending together.
I love the fact that you could get some spice from the olive oil and that you don't have to, have 12 different blends to do this.
Absolutely, and you can use, like I have the Cajun, you can add some jerk if you wanted, you can add, we're gonna add a little bit of gumbo
Les
filet.
is here for that.
Yes.
I'll add some jerk.
Yes, so we can go ahead and add about half of that if you would. And then we're going to also add some of the tomatoes.
What kind of tomatoes are those?
Those are just canned
those are jerk tomatoes.
Okay, jerky tomatoes.
Right. And we're going to let this cook for a while.
How long is a while?
I said this show was going to be a dog and pony show, and I was right.
Yeah, we're gonna speed it up. Normally you would let it cook for about 15 minutes.
Oh,
but we're cooking it a little bit higher. So then we're gonna add some half and half, which is in front of you. It goes with nice color.
And how did you get so many
They can add a
beans, by the
texture
way?
to it. Yes, so we can add a little bit of this. No, right about there.
Okay.
Perfect. And then we can add some of our Monterey Jack cheese.
You want me to get the open and you dump it in? So neither one of us is responsible.
That's right.
Right. And this is just going to make it nice and creamy.
Monterey Jack treat.
Right.
No, not trees. Cheese.
Cheese, not trees.
We have something left over.
Then we'll take some penne pasta, and as you know, you can use rice for jambalaya.
I like the pasta.
I like the pasta too.
So it turns into a one-pot meal.
Yeah.
It is. You can actually even do this in your crock pot.
Wow.
Oh, that'd be
We're
good.
gonna also add our Mariner's chowder from the Spice and Tea Exchange, which is a really nice blend, but it goes nicely with the Cajun. So we're gonna add a little bit of that. And then, like I said, the harissa olive oil right here. I have to move very carefully with this on my head.
Harissa is very powerful.
Very spicy. So we're going
I
to.
love that you can do all of this with so much distraction.
Yeah, it's
while being
fun.
glamorized by a
It's
star.
fun. Okay, so we're gonna let that just cook a little bit. Over here we have some bananas, some homemade bananas Fosters.
I want to see
You can
banana
slice
sausage.
them.
All
add
right.
some bourbon black walnuts.
That's a great idea to
Sugar
make the
to it.
bananas Foster, but we are going to dig into the
Yes,
jambalaya.
let's do it.
Celebrating Mardi Gras with a savory palette, which I totally love. Paulette, thank you. Great recipe, great spices.
I'm going to go see Paulette at her store tomorrow so I can buy these things and take them home.
That's
I love
right.
them.
Make it for your
how you
family.
got all these beads.
Well, I showed some toe cleavage.
No cleavage right here. Don't miss Rita Rudder this weekend at McCurdy's. Great to have Pam and Les here, and thank you for bringing Rita. Rita, thanks for taking the time to hang out with us.
Thank you for the food.
Of course, you know what?
Exciting this
We
week.
learn many people with our
Thank
food.
you, Paulette.
All right,
You know me
everybody,
so well.
enjoy the rest of your day.
was
Take
fun.
some time and enjoy the Suncoast view.
Delicious.